that most of the tzaddikim didn't die on the day they were born. Says the Shem Yishma, and I don't know which parasha it's in. He says that this means the day that he got his inspiration. That's called the day that he was born. There's a certain day. He was working on himself before also, but there was a certain day where it's like a plane that's riding on the runway. Keeps going, going, going. And all of a sudden it takes off. That taking off, the plane, the engine is working before it takes off also. But there's a certain minute of takeoff. That is called the day he was born. And that's even by the biggest ones. There was a certain day when they took off. Now, I heard from Reb Meir, he brought the Kamarna road in one of his farms. And when he was young, he went through many hard times, bitterness. And he was telling Tam Misa, he says. Many times he was telling Tam Misa. He doesn't say from what, but I imagine that putting together the news, the poverty that they lived in. And he probably had also mental darknesses, like thinking I'm a failure. He probably thought I'm a failure. I mean, I know what it means, these thoughts. I went through it also. I'm a failure. And he had all these bitterness and darkness. And he kept on pushing himself and pushing himself and pushing himself. Until one day, in the middle of learning a sugya in Yevamos, all of a sudden he felt light. Tam Gan Eden he felt. A road, they call it nowadays, the Bali Tshuva, the Israeli Bali Tshuva. A road. But this is Mamish, real O road from Gan Eden Mamish. And from then on he was Nichnas La'avodas Hashem, and he went up Madrega after Madrega. But it all started with holding on and not letting go in the bitterest times. And every person, whoever was Ola to some Madrega, we don't have to. Again, we have the stories of the great people. It's Chaval, we don't have the stories of the Beinanim and the lower than Beinanim, that they also made something out of themselves. We Kamat don't have that. But these people also have a Sefer Toldos. Now, there's also, you have, I just remembered, okay, this I'll tell later. Now, when I read these books, let's say the biography of Rabbi Yashiv, so the book starts, he was born here, he came from such a family, and he took to learning, and he was machazik himself, and he just kept pushing and pushing on and on and on and on and on, until he became Rabbi Yashiv, very good. And once he became
Rabbi Kaplan, I think you're oversimplifying.
I am oversimplifying, but it's true. I'm afraid. Why?
Rabbi,